Welcome, Teachers College community members, to the 6th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Oratorical and Spoken Word event. My name is Loma Moliga, and I'm part of the planning committee that helped to bring this event to you all virtually this year. I am so excited that our community can come together to hear and feel empowered by our finalists' words and thoughts around this year's theme, A Time to Break Silence. Every year, I am so moved by our finalists, and I'm reminded about TC's commitment to social justice through our students. So I welcome you and hope you are as inspired by our finalists as I am. To help kick off our event, I want to welcome Corey Leek, a student in the Masters of Arts and Music Education program, who will perform one of my personal favorite songs, Make Them Hear You from Ragtime.
Story, let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make them hear you, and say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black or white, and I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Go out and tell the story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your story can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then my brother. Justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you.
Hi, I'm Lauren Duncan, a first-year mental health counseling student here at TC and the External Communications Officer for the Black Student Network. A Dr. King quote that is meaningful to me is one given during his address to the American Psychological Association. I am sure that we will recognize that there are some things in our society, some things in our world to which we must never be adjusted. There are some things concerning which we must always be maladjusted if we are to be people of goodwill. We must never adjust ourselves to racial discrimination and racial segregation. We must never adjust ourselves to religious bigotry. We must never adjust ourselves to economic conditions that take necessities from the many to give luxuries to the few.
The dreams of the colonial subject are muscular dreams, dreams of action, dreams of aggressive vitality. I dream I am jumping, swimming, running, and climbing. I dream I burst out laughing. It makes so much sense that oppressed folks wish to have such physical manifestations of life, given that we have been oppressed in such physical and violent ways. While I love that Fanon writes this, I hate that it is still relevant. Dr. King once quipped, "The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically." As affiliates of the TC community, I'd like to believe that we all find truth in this statement and hold it in everything that we do. As actors of domestic and global stages, it is important to recognize that the ways in which we go about implementing policy must be critical in order to liberate ourselves from the shackles our present education systems have bound us to. If we do not, we risk further legitimizing the colonial edifice that has stunted our collective abilities to utilize critical consciousness. We risk further promotion of the status quo that is filled with silence, a lack of mobilization, and an ineptitude of deep care, not only for each other, but for ourselves, at our very cores. If there is anything Dr. King's works have taught me that I'd like to impart to you, it is this. Legacy is not in your last name, but in how you are able to impact others and continuously pass on knowledge. Do not let yourself be limited. Knowing where you come from and understanding who you are can help you effectively and meaningfully move forward in life. A lack of knowing yourself will only inhibit your ability to write the story you wish to narrate. When we're children, we are amazing storytellers. We have these bright imaginations and master the ability to do that which is so difficult for many adults. Continuously ask, why? In doing so, we push others to dig deep and unveil the answers that sometimes lie in plain sight and those that are intentionally hidden. As we grow, we lose this sense of inquisitiveness and gain a sense of rigidity. While we all have our different stories, the binds of our books begin to look similar. The conforming of our minds allows us to sleepwalk through life, never breathing the air we were meant to breathe. But don't you want to breathe freely? I urge you to be critical of your positionality, to understand who you are, where you come from, and know your story inside and out. It's one of the ways you'll be able to propel yourself and others forward. Ponder this. Do you know the legacy you wish to carry and pass on? When you find your answer, know that there may be obstacles on the journey to your final destination. Nevertheless, if you look closely, you'll find moments worth sharing. And when you do, pass them on to others, and perhaps a cycle of uplifting one another can continue.
One of my favorite Martin Luther King Jr. quotes is, "I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear." Martin Luther King Jr.
There is a time to be silent, to reflect, to consider. There is a time to be quiet, to pause, to be the listener. Meditation calls for silence, as does prayer and often focus. Words written in the silence may be most grandeur, most potent. Though silence has a time, a place, and a need, so does breaking such pauses with a voice that can decree, this is not over. Silence invites integration, yielding profound understanding, but when it is used to ignore truth, one becomes bystanding of the pain caging fellow countrymen born different in religion or skin, of the politics and biases that make America a place to struggle in. And history does show us, time and again, the shadow of indifference does make cowards of all men. This is no less true today than it was in 1963, when Dr. King wrote how disappointing the white moderate in America can be, more devoted to order than justice, rather keep false peace than agree, that it takes all citizens to drain the poison from Lady Liberty. Instead, what is the sustaining tragedy is the sweeping of truth beneath decorative rugs or filthy mats. But this cannot cover the reality that demands we look at the fact that white privilege means the privilege of choosing silence, that choosing silence means casting a vote for repression, for violence. I don't see it, so it must not be true. That happened in the past. We have nothing more to do. Our attitudes that perpetuate ignorance, avoidance, and incomprehension, and cripple individuation, true progression, and evolution. Human nature calls for authentic expression, for being seen in all glory, for being heard, for affirmation. It is the duty of white Americans to open our eyes, ears, and hearts, to pick up more books and seek out more art that tells the truth of a nation, of a people, the real tale of the brave, whose great-grandchildren's children still suffer today, who we owe the recognition, the honor, the reparations, who deserve consciousness, not merely lukewarm acceptance. King said there will never be a season of convenience for white discomfort, for it is the duty of the privileged to help all others walk unencumbered.
Greetings, my name is Frederick Awidi, and I'm with the Public Safety Office of Teachers College. The Martin Luther King quote that I like, and I believe is relevant to this day and age is, and I quote, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter," unquote. Thank you.
A time to break silence. What's it mean to honor the marathoner named King, who path trotted for another, cared not to have anything? To boast and post for BLM, but since you got your M's, you was never feeling them. No, see, King's work isn't obligatory lip service. It's an obituary of our words at the surface. An extraordinary revolution of the mind and nervous system so they let you batter yourself like you're on verses. So when you look in the mirror and see your cues, muse, and views, King's imprint breaks through, accrues till you examine you. About our violent thoughts and perception of division, it's based in our ignorance of true identification. Nonviolent protest is an internal journey of I am not just this body and mind, says the yogi. Yes, inspired by Gandhi and the philosophy of ahimsa, it is seeing beyond layers of self till ya experience that the myriad of appearance are just the surfaces. And when you look beneath self and look beyond selves, the details curtail the unification that lurks in us. See, although he marched like it was spring and flew like he had wings, no shot, he did it without introspecting. Get it? Flu shot? Keep up. In all, in honor of ML, it's time to break the silence with ourselves. We will let ahimsa prevail, delusions pale, hypocrisy fail, with empathy the grail. We can talk all day we want about social constructivism, but King, He deconstructed every ism like he was Newton with a prism. J. Cole said that King would have been on Dreamville. I say it was for others' dreams that he didn't sleep well. Contemplating about identification and ego, man, how deep did we really want to go? So now, I put my quill down before my thoughts begin to spiral, hoping in this COVID age that this goes viral. Thank you.
The greatness of the community is most accurately measured by the compassionate action of its members. Coretta Scott King.
The dreamer has a different mind, an out-of-the-box thinker, one who may see, hear, and feel emphatically different, a visionary, one who sees what is, yet quickly adjusts to what can be, one who stands out as deliberately non-conforming, yet even through struggles will hold steady to that which only they can see, for they believe in the things that no one else can see. The dreamer is human, fallible, flawed, but pushes through all in anticipation of a more synergistic tomorrow. They follow a glimpse of light that draws their eye towards a diverse universe, no matter how small that glimpse may be. The atypical, unconventional, quirky, do it my way spirit may in fact hold the key to unravel the conundrums of life. For one who dreams, aspires to see better, be better, and accomplish great things, just in new and innovative ways. We must inspire, ignite, and encourage dreamers to press forward, overcome obstacles, and provide pathways to learn, grow, and discover as they matriculate into their greater selves. Even dreamers need a space to reflect and express their ways without judgment, ridicule, or defamation of character. For they are incubators of a different future, a world where balance, equity, acceptance, and a sensitivity to the sensitivity of others is accepted, where the fear of change, coupled with the apprehension to accept change, no longer prevails. No matter how difficult, the dreamers are compelled to think in ways that seem unthinkable, see the invisible as perfectly clear, and hear sounds that are inaudible to most. But that is what makes them special. Some dreamers may process and perhaps store information in different ways, on most days. But that is a part of their mechanics. It is who they are. The stuff that propels them into a place and space that others may simply never be able to embrace. So please, recognize that life would be very different without innovators, alternate thinkers, and those who refuse to see current conditions as forever unchangeable. We are all descendants of dreamers, forced laborers who dreamed of freedom, immigrants, risk takers, pioneers, forefathers who wanted more for themselves and their country. All dreamers. And we are the fruits of their labor as well as their dreams. So, as descendants of dreamers, we have a responsibility to uplift, support, and provide a safe space for the dreamers amongst us. For they are a very special group of people who continue to be forward-thinking, forward-moving, and creating, even when it's not trending. So, take a moment to reflect. Do you know a dreamer? Have you touched the life of a dreamer? Could you or would you support a dreamer, someone on the verge of bringing something great to fruition? Martin Luther King was a dreamer. Are you?
Now is the time to make real the promise of democracy and transform our pending national elegy into a creative psalm of brotherhood. Now is the time to lift our national policy from the quicksand of racial injustice to the solid rock of human dignity. Letters from a Birmingham jail, 1963.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. To me, people come first. They have the courage that we failed. And if I can but shed some light as they can lead us through the gap. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. The older I get, the better I know that the secret of my growing up is when the reins are in the hands of the young who get to run against the stars. Sing it with me now. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. I'm a woman who speaks in a voice, and I must be heard. At times I can be quite difficult to no man's land. We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes.
In 1967, at the American Psychological Association's annual convention, Dr. Martin Luther King delivered the following speech. You who are in the field of psychology have given us a great word. It is the word maladjusted. There are some things concerning which we must always be maladjusted if we are to be people of goodwill. We must never adjust ourselves to racial discrimination and racial segregation. We must never adjust ourselves to religious bigotry. We must never adjust ourselves to economic conditions that take necessities from the many to give luxuries to the few. Men and women should be as maladjusted as the prophet Amos, who in the midst of the injustices of his day could cry out in words that echo across the centuries, "Let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream."
There are dogs in the yard, howling at the moon. There are sinners like me, our judgment's coming soon. As I stand at the bottom of this dark and lonely well, saying, please give me answers so I might escape hell. I watch from my window as they gun down unarmed men, try to say it's not my problem, couldn't happen to my friends, but the truth is they're my brothers and they're my countrymen, and if we lose our better angels, we won't get them back again. Come on and raise your voice above the raging seas. We can't hold our breath forever when our brothers cannot breathe. Come on and raise your voice above the raging seas. We can't hold our breath forever when our sisters cannot breathe.
Well, I've lived outside Atlanta, in Durham and Nashville. I've spent years in California, in the valleys and the hills. And they say we fixed the problem, yeah, we all live the dream. But when shots ring out at Charleston, tell me, who are the ones that bleed?
Come on and raise your voice above the raging seas. We can't hold our breath forever when our brothers cannot breathe. Come on and raise your voice above the raging seas. We can't hold our breath forever when our sisters cannot breathe. Our brothers cannot breathe. Our sisters cannot breathe. All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Don't be silent. Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Won't you come around? All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Defend your brothers. All good people, won't you come around? Won't you come around? Hold up each other.